With us tonight is a special guest. No, it's not Shelby, even though that's what the nameplate says. It's Nate. Nate has returned and joined us for
Yes.
some trivia tonight. Again, 10 questions. Um, Easy to play. You hit 1, 2, 3, or 4 to correspond with the answer you believe is correct. And without further ado, we'll start the countdown, 2-minute countdown, and we'll get this going.
I do not have any. I don't have any sight of the questions, so they are a mystery to me
There you
too.
go. And let's start that. And where is it?
You're streaming? We have the designs to make your stream look awesome. Owned.tv.
There we go.
All right. So, have you watched anything fun or good lately? New watches or anything?
Actually, it's been a lot of rewatches, but on shrooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I highly recommend Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 on shrooms. I can't say much more to that. I did go see the new Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah?
Evil Dead Rise. I did go see that. There's a little art print there, so I'm looking to check it out. It was okay. I don't know if I felt it was like necessarily the most Evil Dead feeling. But it was a good movie. I also went to go see it at a drive-in, so that was awesome. But I was also blind, so I probably missed a lot of key stuff.
Right.
You know how that works.
Yeah.
You can't see all the details. But other than that, I have been catching up with a lot of just stuff that I've been missing over the years, or just kind of keep wanting to watch. Return of the Killer Tomatoes. It's classic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The whole trilogy is amazing.
Yes. Oh, okay, so hey, look, I actually got the little countdown going. I can actually see what's going on. This is the most organized I've ever been for any stream. And I did it in like you're not touching.
There you go.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
But let's see. Again, tomorrow night we have premiering on KOH. We have two Amityville movies. We have Ghosts of Amityville and followed by Amityville: The Final Chapter. Those premiere tomorrow night, starting at 9 Eastern time. And then.
So I know there's some new people tuning in tonight too. Make sure you subscribe,
Yes.
like and subscribe.
All right.
I actually brought people in this time.
Question 1. Which 1931 movie has a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and is said to still be unnerving to this day? Is it 1. Murder by the Clock,
Ooh.
2. Frankenstein, 3. Dracula, or 4. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Which one is...
This is a tricky one, especially if you're not familiar with like classic
Right.
horror. I'm not even 100% sure. I think I know which one it is.
Hit 1, 2, 3, or 4. First answer only is the one that will be submitted and be tabulated towards the scores. And if you can, everyone, while you're here, hit the thumbs button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. We have awesome content coming, especially in June, towards the end of June, some fun stuff happening. So check it out. We have new movies premiering, usually every weekend. We have at least 6 premiering this weekend. And the correct answer was 1931 film Frankenstein, the original classic with Boris Karloff. Is the
Now, do you know
one
why it was considered so unnerving?
because of the concept of body parts being reanimated, or is it because of
The little girl.
little girl
It was
scene?
the
That's
little
right.
girl. The little girl was so upsetting that people were like just lobbying for it and everything
That's
else. I think it was supposed to be like a long, but yeah, that's actually. Question number 2. So, what was the number of the motel room that the famous shower murder took place in Psycho? Have fun knowing your numbers here. So, answer number 1, 7. Answer number 2, 4. Answer number 3, 3. Or answer number 4, 1. Remember, the answer you're wanting is either 7, 4, 3, or 1, and then you just gotta coordinate them. You've played this game before. You know how it goes. I don't need to speak. This one I'm pretty sure I know.
It's funny. Me and Amanda just started watching Bates Motel, the series,
Mhm.
on Mother's Day this past year. It's a couple weeks ago. So
Mhm.
we're on like season 3, halfway through season 3 now.
I liked it. I got lost. I think I probably just like stopped watching because I forgot
Is
to turn on the TV for a while.
uh,
I was
the correct
wrong.
answer is
We
number
were all
one,
wrong.
or number 4, which was number 1. Is that? I'm surprised no one got that right. Is that not accurate? Let us know.
I actually thought it was 7. I thought it
We'll
was
have to.
7.
Nate, could you possibly look that up for us and see if that's correct? Okay.
Yes.
Well, Nate finds that out. Question number 3. What does the Native American shaman give Steve in Poltergeist 2? Is it 1, the power of stone, 2, the power of smoke, 3, the power of earth, or 4, power of dreams?
Also, the correct answer is room number
Okay.
1. Yeah, it was room number 1.
Just surprised no one got that right. I was like, no, I'm questioning the the answer.
Oh yeah, right. It's like, wait a minute. Hey, Unimind, we've got this hive minding. I just remember the creepy old man and the
Oh
singing.
yeah,
Just that I actually think that's probably I like Poltergeist 2 a little bit better. I call it Poltergeist 1,
yeah,
and that's sacrilegious to a lot. I know, but I don't know. I like the creepy old man.
yeah. I just realized I think there's 2 Poltergeist questions tonight. He, of course, Steve gives the power of smoke to, or the shaman gives the power of smoke to Steve. Yeah, definitely one of the most underrated. I don't know why your video keeps jumping around like that. It keeps changing sizes on me. By the power of
It's erratic.
smoke.
I have
So,
no idea. Bad camera. Back away.
all right. Question 4. Which author of scary books holds the record for the most book to movie adaptations in the horror genre? Is it 1, Stephen King, 2, R.L. Stein, 3, Dean Koontz, or 4, Christopher Pike? Who holds the record for most book to movie adaptations?
There we go. Now I can see everything on one convenient screen. This is another tricky one. I think it's 3. I think it's like some weird thing. Like, was it like Dean Koontz had more? Like, just no one realizes it.
Well, it was actually
We'll find out.
Stephen King.
Ah, it is Stephen King. It is the easy answer. It was a red
Herring.
herring.
There you go. Every time I think of red herring, I think of a pup named Scooby Doo.
That. Oh, why is my chat not working on this one? Welcome back, chat. We liked you.
All right, question 5. Well, this looks like this is. This does not look like it was a completed question and answer. So, do you want to read this one?
It's Chris. Who directed Poltergeist? Was it 1, Toby Hooper, 2, Steven Spielberg, 3, Chris? Chris. Chris is that unwritten hero and directorial, horror.
So you got a 50-50 shot right there. It's funny because this actually has some controversy behind it because some people say it was actually Steven that directed it and gave credit to Toby when others say it was all Toby. So I'm team Toby all the way though.
The fact that it had skeletons, real life skeletons, that was Toby.
Oh yeah.
That was Toby. Real life skeletons. I said live skeletons.
Live skeletons.
Chris is that famous. He just
That's
needs
probably
the
the
one
one
name.
voted for Chris. It was indeed Toby Hooper is the credited director of Poltergeist.
I don't know. I still think it might have been Chris. I think he's the one who really didn't get credit for it. It's Chris. It's Chris all along.
All right.
Director formerly known as Chris.
All right, question number 6. 1985's The Fly, a remake of the original, won an Oscar for what? Question mark. 1. Best soundtrack. 2. Best picture. 3. Best makeup. Or 4. Best actor. What Oscar did it win? It is
Actually,
a really good remake. It's probably one of the best. Probably
oh yeah,
The
no,
Fly
it's
and
Cronenberg
The
as
Thing.
Cronenberg can get.
The Fly and The Thing are probably two of the best sci-fi
Cronenberg.
remakes.
I remember when I was younger, like younger, back before DVDs were really all that easy to find and stuff. I was hunting down for a VHS of The Thing, and I found it. I was like, awesome, this is gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
It's the original. I still watched it, but I'm like, are they just basically fighting a snowman? Is that pretty much the premise of that movie? Because that's what I got for it. It's like, it's the
Right.
Abominable Snowman, but like not even that good. So
And the
yeah,
correct answer
Best
was
makeup. Yep.
The Fly won for best makeup, which isn't a surprise. Cronenberg's
Cronenberg.
amazing. I haven't seen Crimes of the
The
Future.
big
the
trick
one
with it,
he came out with last year. It's kind of like his return to the horror genre. I haven't watched it
yeah,
yet,
I haven't
though,
either.
yet. Question 7. Do
I
you see
remember,
this one?
wasn't Gina Davis? Yes. What is the name of the alien in The Day That Earth Stood Still? Is it 1, Vetter? Is it 2, Nikto? Is it 3, Klaatu? Or 4, Barada?
What could it be? Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, it's just, geez, it's just a tricky question.
Dakota, you don't
Let's
like
just
the Fog remake? No,
look
you
at
don't
that
like
book
the
over
Fog
there.
remake at all. The Fog remake is terrible.
I haven't watched it. I have been getting into watching more remakes though. I've gotten over my
No,
grumpy
I
part. Like it's like
haven't.
no, stop remaking. The one that I actually enjoyed was Night of the Demons.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have it.
The
I haven't
remake for
seen
Night
it
of the
though.
Demons. It was
Really?
actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. I think you'd like it.
Maybe. And the correct answer was, of course, Klaatu, which it became more famous in the Army of Darkness.
Klaatu Barada. Niktatu is the name of the green Weequay that is on Jabba's barge. Barada is the leader
really?
of the barge sails, and Nikto is the guards. All of them named after like stuff from Star Wars.
That's interesting.
They're characters from Star Wars. Return of the Jedi.
Question 8. In the film Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead, from Peter Jackson, what did Lionel kill all of the zombies in his house with? A.
One more. See,
Wonder
wonder what
1,
this
a
one
shotgun.
is.
2, a lawnmower. 3, a knife. 4, a chainsaw. Goodness gracious.
All right. Favorite quote from Dead Alive, Brain Dead. I kick ass for the Lord. One of my favorite scenes.
Oh, that's just giving y'all some softball throws tonight here.
So, yes. I show up, I dumb it down hard.
And of course, he does kill all these zombies in his house with the lawnmower.
Another great scene is just him just running in place because there's so much blood
Mhm.
holding that lawnmower. It's great.
I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time since I've seen
Alright.
it.
Yeah, actually, do I have that one on Blu-ray? I might only have it on DVD. I need to pick the Blu-ray up of that. So, next question. Wait. How'd that work? Things broke. Elvis Presley teams up with a man who claims he's whom to fight a mummy in Bubba Hotep.
Uh,
Boop, 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 boop.
There you are.
I fixed the camera issue. I think it just collapsed all crazy like. There we go.
Uh, happens.
It happens. And I'm back. But really close up. There we go.
Okay. And the correct answer was teams up with JFK to battle a mummy in Bubba Hotep.
Actually watched that like a week
I
and a
watched
half
it
ago.
not too long ago.
It was one of those I need to
Yeah,
rewatch. This one's
it's still very, very underrated. Is a 2000s horror film.
oh yeah.
And the last question goes to you, Nate. So
All right. What movie monster once did an interview on the Arsenio Hall show? I remember watching this. Was it 1, Michael Myers? Was it 2, Leatherface? Was it 3, Jason Voorhees? Or was it 4, Freddy Krueger? Back. Sometime.
yeah.
It's just all kinds of messed up. Good enough. Actually, I don't know if there has ever been a talk show similar since the Arsenio Hall show.
I don't think
that
so.
show's great. Like it was a talk show, but not really. It's just like let's just have some. And like Arsenio Hall, like he had no idea what was ever gonna happen. I'm like, that's cool. Oh, my phone's gonna die. I don't give a shit.
And it was Jason Voorhees was the one who did an interview on the Arsenio Hall show. Jason Voorhees. And with that, trivia is over and finished. We are getting the scores figured, and it will pop up on the screen momentarily. Who won? Whoops.
If you get a chance, you're on YouTube after this, or unless is there nothing premiering tonight, correct? It's tomorrow night.
Yes.
All right. You should definitely look up Arsenio Hall. Jason Voorhees is worth watching.
And our winner is Brad Smith. Brad Smith, you won trivia tonight with 9 of the 10
He did. He just
questions.
sat there.
So,
I think he stood up at one point or something. That's all Jason really did. And Arsenio just sold that like he was actually in the movie and he's about to get hacked to pieces. It's great.
Brad, if you would like a KOH sticker, email us at the email address in the description, hello@kingsofhorror.com, and get us your mailing address, and we'll get that sent to you as soon as we can. Yeah, that was trivia for tonight. Congratulations, Brad, and everyone for playing.
Good
Next
job,
week.
everyone. I'm proud of the Unimind where we all got that one
That's
question wrong.
true. And again, next week we will be back here again at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We have Amityville double feature tomorrow night starting at 9 Eastern. And then Saturday is our last and final Santo Saturday. We have 2 Santo films featured by a third film. I believe they'll start at 9 Eastern, I believe. So stay tuned for that. And again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Later.
Turn on notifications. Notifications.